Chapter 45. The word that Jeremiah the prophet spake unto Baruch the son of Neriah, when he had written these words in a book at the mouth of Jeremiah in the 4th year of Jehoiakim the son of Josiah king of Judah, saying, Thus saith the Lord, the God of Israel, unto thee, O Baruch, Thou didst say, Woe is me now, for the Lord hath added grief to my sorrow. I fainted in my sighing, and I find no rest. Thus shalt thou say unto him, the Lord saith thus, Behold, that which I have built will I break down, and that which I have planted I will pluck up, even this whole land. And seekest thou great things for thyself? Seek them not, for behold, I will bring evil upon all flesh, saith the Lord. But thy life will I give unto thee for a prey in all places whither thou goest. This short chapter belongs actually with chapter 36, but it's included as a separate chapter for reasons known only to the Hebrew people who put them together. It was a philosophy amongst the Hebrew scholars. It seemed to be anyway, especially showed up in Jeremiah here, that as long as all of the stuff was in the book, it really didn't make any difference whether it was in chronological order or not. That is an entirely Western Greek concept, that basically you should do everything in the order in which it happens. They didn't have that, they weren't limited that way. And here what we see is Baruch, who is a very faithful scribe to Jeremiah, is writing down the words that Jeremiah has told to all the Jews for years as a prophet. And he knows, just as Jeremiah knows, this stuff is true. And he says, adding grief to his sorrow, which means sorrow was a smaller or less intense emotion than grief. So as he's writing this down, he realizes he knew some of the stuff, but he didn't realize all of the stuff. And so getting all of the stuff that Jeremiah has told these people, he's realizing just how horrible it's going to be for Jerusalem and for Judah when the judgments of the Lord happen. And the Lord basically says to him, you're looking for great things to happen to you? You know, I'm going to do this to all of these people, and you're looking for great things to happen to you? And, I mean, Jeremiah was thrown into the dungeon. He was in jail. There was all kinds of things. Why do you think you should escape any kind of complication in your life? But here he does at the end. I should make a point. He promises him that wherever he goes, he will have his freedom. And he'll be able to do whatever he wants to. He's not going to fall by the sword, by famine, by pestilence, anything else. We see that, we know from the scriptures that Baruch accompanied Jeremiah to Egypt. There is some thought that after Nebuchadnezzar wiped out the Egyptian army and took over from the Pharaoh and did all those things, that Baruch may have gone to Babylon and taken the record which he wrote down, the scroll, the second scroll, with him to Babylon. But there is no proof of that one way or the other. It's just a thought that some people have. But a very faithful man to a prophet, having done a wonderful job, the kind of people that are the salt of the earth.